Today is 5 July 2026, and this is the Unmasked Narrative by Peter Schiffman, RN. It has taken me over a year to say these things I say from my heart. 1. The Betrayal and the Invisible War. Surviving a life-destroying assault on September 17th, 2024, in the exact place my family built, enduring the violent stripping away of my 38-year career and the professional masks I wore to survive, battling the unseen realities of brain injury, the wrongful assumptions, the discrimination, and the daily weight of PTSD. 2. The silent agony. Hiding deep obsessions, trauma, and physical pain from my family while completely stuck in survival mode. Navigating extreme trauma as a neurodivergent man in a world that demands conformity. Existing in a state where pain defined my reality. Feeling my only purpose was waiting to die. 3. The turning point and the trenches. Reaching the absolute limit of waiting and making the defiant, conscious choice to fight back. Committing to the brutal internal work of a 6-week partial hospitalization to reclaim my mind. Enduring ACDF and double discectomy surgeries after waiting over a year with those career-ending injuries. 4. The rebirth and the mission. Doing the deep work to integrate my shadow, finally aligning my subconscious with my conscious waking mind. Rising from the ashes of the man murdered that day as my unapologetically authentic, unmasked self. Using my survival to break the silent cycle of silent suffering for myself and to be a beacon for others trapped in the dark. 5. The radical healer and the conscious walk. Realizing survival requires absolute vulnerability, giving myself permission to not be okay, and rewriting how I speak to myself. Accepting federal disability while deliberately choosing to walk. However slowly, I limp with a cane as a daily testament to self-discipline and bodily autonomy. Acting as my own frontline crisis RN to triage my mind, completely free from the need for societal validation. Grounding this new identity in spiritual clarity, which has been a source of my discipline, fortitude, and resilience. 6. The public hook and the campaign for safety. Using my identity as the nurse who was put on a ventilator to shatter complacency among healthcare staff. explicitly rejecting pity to focus entirely on protecting active healthcare workers from ever walking in my shoes. Acknowledging the lonely weight of being the worst case scenario, while using that undeniable authority to force change. Stepping out of isolation to advocate fiercely for staff and patient safety at public platforms. I have no lawsuit. I have no monetary gains that I will ever pursue or accept for anything I say or do in the advocacy lens. Because no nurse, no healthcare professional, no healthcare worker at all should ever go to work one random day and become me.
The calendar stops on a Tuesday morning line, 17th of September 2024, the end of my design. The ego and the uniform, they didn't survive the floor. I walked in as a healer, and I don't know who I am anymore. Close to 2 years drowning in a trauma tide, searching for a purpose with nowhere left to hide. As lonely as I am, I insist I be alone. No RN should ever go to work and lose the life they've known. That is a hell not fit for anyone. The truth must now be shown. It isn't worth the dying in a public service zone. I will not accept a single gift or service for this sound. I have no lawsuit, no market, nothing to be found. I'm not an influencer, I'm just treading in the deep, influencing myself to stay awake while I should sleep, to tolerate what's honestly intolerable to the bone. I'm finding purpose in the wreck and standing here alone. I insist I be alone. I insist I be alone. No healthcare worker should become this ghost. A hell not fit for anyone. Let the truth be known. Public service isn't worth the soul you've lost. September 17th, the day the music stopped. Now I insist on silence and the heavy rain that dropped. Get gone.
We are the survivors of the invisible syndrome of brain injuries. We feel alone, yet we are many. Community is our superpower. I am not alone, we are many. I am not alone, we are many. I am not alone, we survives, and I choose hope for me.